Hello Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. We are reading for their genuine feelings. So these are not surface feelings, they are genuine, authentic feelings, which can be both light and shadow. So for this reading, which is going to be for September 2024, and we are reading for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. We are going to use three different tarot decks. Actually, cartomancy deck, not tarot. So we are starting with an oracle card. So we have the crocodile, and it is giving a warning. Oops. We have the bird, so this is Lenormand, okay, and we have the tree, and I am sensing some tough energy in this, but we will talk about everything. No worries. Oh, Ace of Swords, so crocodile and Ace of Swords, and in between we have the sacrifice and the birds, and also the tree. And you have a bird here, and you have the also birds here. Yes, they are different, but the sword is somehow up, and I do believe this is going to cut some kind of fakeness. Okay, now that they believe is at work. So this person, Aries, this person, to be honest, they seem to be like very observant. So actually, is it really feeling we can talk about here? Feeling wise, I rather see like they are hiding it. So I don't see a person like really being open about their feelings, but a person who is like more like acknowledging some facts, and in these facts they gonna reveal what they do not feeling at all, what they do not feel. Now I see here a person actually suffered from losing their voice, and as they lost their voice, they have maybe become they were like the observant of things. The Ace of Swords is like a moment they finally speak. I think there is a very, first of all, this person can be really in a difficult state, like maybe something was like causing their life. I mean, they were like nearly losing their life, and maybe they suffered from something physical here, so they had to like suppress their needs. So maybe they went through health problems and exhaustion, burnout. Maybe there is something with their biological process, and they know, but we are ending up with three, so it's like letting go of something will actually rise their increase their vitality, their health, if you know what I mean. So they feel sick, they felt very much Also, I think this person was paying attention to what you have been doing. Like there is this observing mood. They were like observing. They didn't really show emotion. I think there is something like a life and death, like survival, staying alive kind of energy I feel from this. Somehow they felt like maybe developing a coping mechanism. They had to let go of some things that was causing them stress. They had great worry over losing something or someone, but they didn't show any emotion to it. Maybe their responses will be, how to say, they felt like they need to hide, like bury themselves. All was like maybe a way to like deal with some sort of grief. You know, when we see crocodile energy like saying us like pay attention, this person's representing their feelings. This is actually tears of expression, tears, expressions, or anyone's sorrow. Like they didn't show it, you know, but they weren't like maybe insincere. They were just, they couldn't show it. Because the sadness here of like losing something, though at the, another end, it can be also like this. This person have been through a lot, so losing things, they didn't show maybe any emotion to it. They just accept their situation. But it can be also, I mean, if you are like thinking your person is insincere, that there were expressions about something that was insincere, about something that was like having to let go, that was dying, and they were just like stating their opinion, why had to do so, or why they were in a certain way. I feel though this energy being a bit cold, you know, isn't it, with the crocodile energy, the tears, the superficial sympathy, you know, this false display of emotions, this hypocrite, you know, this fake tears, fake, you know, everything. It's like, though I had this feeling they did not do it out of sincerity, but they had to hide something, so they actually had to pay attention. Now of course there can be many things behind this reason. But I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. It doesn't seem to be easy, and to be honest, this is not getting easy for them either. And they had to let go of this thing in order to build vitality again. Sometimes it's that, you know, movies, not a single teardrop has been dropped. Maybe something has also like bad, you know, has went from their life. Oh, I mean, it's very difficult, you know. The cards are very difficult, and God knows, you know, just since I begin for this reading, since the beginning. When reading the cards, I have been also myself been through lots of emotions, like ups and downs with this crazy energies, you know. This is telling me actually the overall, you know, now as we have the Ace of Swords, there is objectiveness here, right? And this is about one finding the fact. So if there has been anything artificial, superficial in the situation that they had first hard time to let go, but knowing that they still keep the grief, they still had the grief though, but they know that they have to, in a way, like live and make a living, and they have to continue living. They are like being very objective about stating some facts about this process, because here there has been obviously an adversity and they face with these problems, and they maybe find the strength to overcome it. So the tree is also like regenerating health, regenerating life in the end. So sometimes, you know, it's that feeling they maybe made choices which was not okay, but you know what, how can you blame them for doing so? You know, it's because the situation was so effed up, you know. I mean, it can be, of course, very different for your situations who are watching this reading. These are general readings, but at least from a feeling perspective, the energy that you can come across, like when we consider your counterparts in life, in what kind of a feeling motivation they are coming from, is this. But I absolutely, what I see in this reading, absolutely, this person, crocodile, sacrifice, the birds, the tree, this is about suppressing one's emotions, that they had to do that. They had to suppress their nature. Maybe not to state something also superficial, where others were all superficial. They were the observant of it. They slowly letting go of something and increase their own life energy, because knowing that, well, if they like went through a grief. Today actually I have shared something in my members section. It says, you know, grief is another word for love. We grieve when we cared deeply enough to be wounded. Grief is a heart that is broken open. So their experience may feel a bit cold, but they wanna, I think, acknowledge it, because I think Ace of Swords is the facts here. They are learning to live with the reality of something which is now gone, which is so this is going to create a place for new things to come, and this is how maybe everything has unfolded for them. So the feeling wise, this, you know, this experience, how you can really name this experience, I don't know, but I think in the end it all comes down to can be like also something seeking justice, maybe. Okay, seeking justice. They can be also, some of them maybe are very having they get into things that they could that they shouldn't. Now it's time for them to cut through this confusion and accept responsibility, maybe accountability, and wanting what is fair. And if they are in the unfair end, like paying for that deeds, so they just want to feel that strength in their blood, in their veins, to overcome this, maybe. Okay, in the very core of things. This is how I can analyze the situation here, because the context is important in the end, and this intuitively makes me say these to you. I think at some point for this reading, actually these are my cards. These are my cards, but for some reason, Aries, for you, I'm gonna do something extra. I want to see that Ace of Swords energy a bit closer. Whew. By the way, if you have a personal tarot questions, you can visit me in my live streams, which is called Caro is Answering Your Tarot Question, in-depth reading. And you can also ask your personal question there. If you have never joined me in those live streams, and if you don't know how they are working, please check the description box below to see how those live streams of asking question works, okay? Wow. Their wish didn't grant it. They acknowledged the disappointment. And as the wish is not granted, they are like saying, this is unfair, that's why. Something feels unfair to them. Like they have to they have to fight until they have the victory, you know. They want to feel victorious. They have waited a lot. How can I say, Aries, but this is really a difficult situation, must be. But here we try to, you know, bring some insight to what this person might be genuinely feeling. Well, I hope it can help for some of you there, you know, within you to acknowledge these things that you can't name. I hope it has been like a name through these cards, you know, by using their energy and symbolism. So thank you very much. I will speak to you in the next readings, Aries. Ciao for now.